Namaskaram girls. Today we are going to learn illustration number 10. Illustration number 10. Page number 53. First one, I will explain the sum. In Delhi is a sole trader dealing in automobile. From the following transaction, pass journal entry for the month of January 2018. First transaction is January 1, commenced business 2018. What is the date? In the books of Delhi. What is the heading? In the books of Delhi. Delhi journal entry. First transaction 2018 January 1. January 1, the same date itself, Delhi brings all the assets to the business, isn't it? So commence business with cash, goods, unsold goods, we call it as stock, and also buildings. So the same date he is bringing all the assets to the business. So what is coming inside? Same date, so that we can, what is the entry, what is the name of the entry? Call it as a compound entry. Cash account data, debit what comes in. What are all the things is coming inside to the business? Cash account data 1 lakh. Then stock account, how to take goods we should not sell, isn't it? So what is the term of goods? Stock account data, what is the amount? 2 lakhs. Then next one is buildings. Buildings as it is we can get because it is a real account, asset. Unsold goods also we call it as a asset. Buildings account data, what is the amount? 5 lakhs. So what is the total? Who is bringing all these things? Delhi is bringing. So to Delhi's capital account. Delhi's capital account. 5 lakhs to 7 plus 1, 8 lakhs. Totally how much? 8 lakhs. Being Delhi commenced business. Delhi commenced business with assets. Delhi commenced business with cash, stock, and buildings. All assets also we can tell. Next one, exchange, what is the entry? Purchased goods from A and Co on credit, isn't it? Purchased goods, purchases, goods we can take out. Purchases and A and Co, two account is coming, isn't it? So purchases, see here, we are, how we can identify the nominal account? Nominal account, if we are getting the benefit, immediately it is exhausted. We are purchasing the goods, immediately we are going to sell the goods, isn't it? So if we exhaust the benefit immediately, means that is called a nominal account. The benefit is, we can enjoy the benefit in future, means it will come as a real account. So what is the entry? Purchases account data. Purchases is a nominal entry. Debit all expenses and losses. How many rupees? 3 lakhs. To cash. Sorry, to A and Co. To A and Co. Credit purchase. To A and Co. Account. Next one. Being purchase made. Being credit purchase made. Credit purchase made. Next transaction. Is there any transaction? You can see third one. Cash deposited into bank. Cash account, bank account. So who is going to receive the cash? Bank. Bank is going to receive the cash. So debitor is where? How much rupees? 80,000. Yeah. Is it 80,000? Yes, it is 80,000. So what is going outside? Cash is the real account. Debit what comes in, credit what goes out. Cash account, bank account, data to cash account. So being cash deposited into bank. Being cash deposited into bank. This entry we call it as a contra entry. Bank and cash and bank we call it as a contra entry. So first what are all the transaction we have seen? First transaction, he bring all the assets and assets, cash account debtor, bank account debtor, stock account debtor and buildings account debtor. How much rupees? He bring all the assets. So everything pertaining to asset. So debit what comes in. These are all the things coming into the business. So I have debited. Who has given all these assets? Delhi has given. So Delhi is a personal account. What is the personal account? Credit rule. Credit is given. According to the rule I have credited. So what is the amount? 8 lakhs. Then being Delhi comes in business with cash, stock and buildings. Next transaction, purchased from A&Co on credit. A&Co, they have given the name means what is the meaning? Credit purchase. So purchase is account data to A&Co. Being the credit purchase made. Then what we have said, what next transaction? So much of cash is in the cash business premises. So few cash want to safeguard. So that we are depositing the cash into the bank. So bank account data to cash account. Let us see the remaining. Next remaining next transaction, let us see. What is the next transaction? First, fourth. Next page I am going to write 2018 January 4. Heading also you are going to write. Isn't it? So purchased from B&Co and payment made through debit card. We purchased from B&Co. We have made through payment we have made. So what is the entry? So it is a bank transaction. Purchase account data because they have given B&Co and bank. So it shows what? Immediately we have paid it through the bank. We should not take this account as a credit transaction. This transaction is not a credit transaction. It is a bank transaction. 5,000 to bank account. So credit card, debit card, left, everything it indicates what is the meaning done by bank. So we are taking out from the bank. Our bank money will reduce. Meaning goods purchased from B&Co paid through debit card. Next transaction. 5. Paying A&Co through RTGS. See, A&Co already we have purchased 3 lakh rupees. Here they won't give on 5th transaction, January 5, paying A&Co through RTGS. They won't give money. So, previous transaction you can see on January 2nd, they have given the money. So, that money you have to take. What is the entry? Paid through NIFT. That also what is the meaning? Purchase account data to, sorry, A&Co account data to January 5. January 5, A&Co account and bank account, two account is coming. So debit the receiver. Who is going to receive the money? A&Co is receive the money. How much rupees want to write? See, this 3 lakhs only want to write. So A&O. Next construction. January 6. Sold goods to C&O and check received. That means what? Bank transaction. Say cash account data to sales. See, check the document. Whenever we receive check, we have to treat it as a cash. Whenever we receive check, how to treat? We have to treat it as a cash transaction. So, cash is coming inside because immediately we are going to put it in the collection. So, cash account data 50,000. Sales account because it is an income. Cash account, sales account, two account alone is required. Cash is a real account, sales is a nominal account. So according to the real account rule, debit what comes in. Cash is coming inside in the form of check. Check we treat it as a cash. So being sold goods and received check. Then next transaction. Deposited the check received from C&O with the bank. Immediately today we are getting, isn't it? So January 6th we are getting the check. On next day, the accountant what he will do? Take the check and he will go to the bank and put it for collection. So then that time only what want to write? Our bank balance will increase, isn't it? So debit the bank account, debit the according to personal account, debit the receiver. Who is receiving the money? Bank is receiving the money. What amount? 50,000. Then what is going outside? To cash account. Bank account data to cash account. Check received from C&O being check received from C&O and deposited into bank Next entry. Let us see next entry. What is the amount? October, date, particulars, everything you are going to write, isn't it? Date, particulars, LF, debit. I will write sharply. You have to write fully, isn't it? So in the first time you are going to write the year. Sorry, January which date? Next entry January 8. January 8, what is this? Up to 7 we have completed. January 8. Purchase goods from Z and go and paid through debit card. How many rupees? 12,000 rupees. So, purchase account data because it is a nominal account. Debit all expenses and losses. Purchases to bank account. Our bank account will reduce. So, credit the giver who is giving. Bank is giving as per their personal rule. Credit rule are applied. Being goods purchased. Goods purchased and paid through debit card. Next entry over. Next January 9. January 9, what was the entry? Stationery purchased for and paid through net banking. Already we have seen the same entry. So stationery account and bank account is affecting. So stationery is an expenses. So debit Here all expenses and losses. Stationery account debtor. What is the amount? 6,000. Bank only we are paying to net banking. So credit the giver. Who is giving? Bank is giving the money. 6,000. Being stationery purchased through debit card. Stationery items purchased through debit card. Next transaction 10. See, last one lesson. Income tax are paid by check rupees 10,000. Income tax, whatever he is also going to take from the capital. There is a proprietor. Proprietors, whatever money taken from the capital, we call it as a drawings. So, we should not debit income tax. Instead of that, what debit? Drawings. Drawings account debtor. Drawings account debtor 6,000. Sorry, 10,000 to bank account. To bank account. Being income tax paid. Being income tax paid through bank. Income tax paid through bank. So whatever the money taken from for personal, we should not debit the personal. The same purpose. Income tax we should not debit. Marriage we have paid. Being income tax paid through debit card. Being income tax paid through bank. Everything we can bring the information to the narration. Whereas we should not debit the income tax. So instead of the card contract, drawings account debtor to bank account. So this is only one entry variation. Listen and you can let us see next problem number 10.